Hold on, baby, Rhonda, she's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the social distancing social life. The social distancing social life.
We're going to try to get a little bit more professional each week. That doesn't mean we will, but we're going to try. We have some fabulous guests. We have comics, musicians, models, dogs, daddy dog. Now remember, we've all been in the house and bored and frustrated and scared. Like scared. I get scared. I mean, I see a package land at my front door and I'm scared. Like I just see little red things all over it. So, we're a little nervous. So this is the social hour. But first of all, I do want to give a big shout out to our first responders, and all of our essential workers, and everyone that comes to our front door, and all the nurses and doctors. So I have my little glowing heart to say thank you, and I love you, and we love you, and we thank you for keeping us safe and calming us down, because no one else in this country is. So thank you for calming us down. Boop, boop. You've got our hearts. I'm going to leave this right here throughout the show, so you'll know that you have our hearts. But be that as it may, this is the social distance social hour. So we need to be social. So we started this game a couple of weeks ago when I said the word hair, because I say it a lot, because I like to talk about my hair a lot, because my roots have grown out so long. So I'm wearing lots of things to help, like extensions. So when I say hair, and you see the hair on the screen, everybody take a sip of whatever you have in your house. Now, I'm hoping, since it's Saturday night, and it's like after 9 p.m. and after 6 on the West Coast, you're drinking tequila or something like that. You'll never know. Is it water? Is it vodka? Is it tequila? What is it? Cheers. Anyway, I'm really happy to have you guys here, and hopefully you guys will be joining in. I don't know if I can talk to you. Let's see. Can I talk to everybody via my Facebook? Let's see if I can get you guys up. I don't see anybody yet, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe Daddy Dog and Marie. First of all, I want to thank Marie Crane, my producer, my script writer. Yeah, we have those kind of people. And Jean May and Ken Bradley. And you're going to meet my guests for being behind the scenes and making this work. We're experimenting, but we're going to keep doing this. And we thank you guys for joining us. So I'd like to bring on my first guest tonight, and they're very near and dear to my heart, and that's Emilie and Regina, also known as Gina. There she is, sitting out by the pool, pretending like their son. I love that someone called into HSN and said, how do you get that fake tan? And she's like, I sit in the sun. Anyway, Regina's on the top. Hello, Regina, you can talk. Talk, Regina, you can talk. You're not just modeling. You can talk. You can actually speak. We want to hear Regina speak. And there's fabulous Emilie on the bottom, who looks just more and more gorgeous. So, hi, girls. So,
Hi.
What camera am I looking at, by the way? Okay, thank you. All right, so you guys look great.
I can't hear her.
You can't
hear you.
You hear me. You don't hear Emilie.
You don't hear me?
Her.
I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. Don't worry about Emilie. I'll talk to you first, and I'll talk to you. We'll get all those little bugs out. We're still working on this thing. So since you both can hear me, I will let them know that not only Regina has been modeling for me for 17 years. I've been on HSN. True Blue I think she's missed only one show because her puppy passed. So, I mean, she's amazing. And she is like she's my Rhonda.
You're my girl.
I'm her girl, and she's my girl. And we've done fun things. Like my best friend was on last week. And so you had my best friend Chuck was on last week. Chuck has checked in from Regina's bus line many times at many parties. Thank you. Oh, I know I can see you guys. Hi. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm going to be checking in and watching you guys. And thank you for joining, Joshua and Ava and Sherry. This is going to be fun. All right. So getting back to Miss Regina. So Regina's fabulous. She looks the same as she did 17 years ago. And then there she is. There she is next to me. We're showing some pictures. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing that on screen, but we're showing some pictures. I love this picture you're showing of Regina's legs. Okay, now people are going to start talking about feet. I know it. And Emily's newer, not new to me. She's been with me now a few years, but I mean, I'm telling you, she's one of us, right, Regina? Emily.
Oh, can she not hear you?
I can't hear her.
She can't hear you, Rhonda.
Okay, it's okay.
What the heck?
We'll figure it out. You know what's so sad about Regina, Emily, is that she always just looks beautiful and we can't hear her. It's kind of her thing. But you know what? Both of your hair looks great tonight. Your hair looks great. Your hair.
Your hair.
You have to drink when we say hair.
My hair?
Oh, hair.
It's a drinking game. Sip hair. Your hair looks, there you go, your hair. I knew that you guys would have a drink nearby. Somehow I knew that you'd have a drink. Okay, so I don't know why Regina's not hearing me, but we're working on it. We're working on it. So hi, Timothy. Hi, David. See, the minute Regina and Emily are on, everybody starts tuning in. I love that. So how are you guys doing? Because, okay, so they're working on HSN, so they still go into the studio where I've been Skyping my shows from home, but they go into the studio, but they have to social distance with everyone. So I want to know, what is it like when you're home? Are you guys social distancing at home? What are you guys doing?
I'm literally just hanging out with my neighbor because they're staying home as well. And they watch my daughter when I have to go into work for me. And then, of course, you know that Nick is a first responder. So he is at work all the time. So he's the one that goes to the door. He's the one that goes to the door for me. He's the one that does everything for me. So I kind of just get to stay home with Peyton unless I have to go and be in studio.
You know, I love that Regina's, oh my gosh, we're going to let everybody check in from Regina's, the girls. That's a good shot, Regina. That's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot of your hair. That's a really good shot of your hair. Hair. And everybody at home, drink too. So I noticed that your hair, looks really good. So what are you all doing? I mean, well, you're young, so you don't have gray roots. So what are you all doing to keep your hair? Jeez, and this is going to be really hard tonight.
Oh, good Lord.
What are you all doing to keep your hair, like roots and everything, looking good? Oh, Regina's saying, just look at your tits. I mean, look at the girls. If you keep your eyes on the girls, then you don't notice hair, the roots. That's true. Okay. Wait, Gary's got a question. Hi, Rhonda. It's Gary C. Was Joan Rivers like a mother to you? And if she was around, would she know about, well, she would be doing jokes because that's Joan Rivers. Not like a mom, but like definitely an idol. Joan Rivers is definitely a mentor idol. Hi, Misty. Hi, Lynette. Hi, Molly. So thank you all. You can ask questions. We want this to be very interactive. So please, any kind of questions from my girls. You've got joining me, Regina, we still can't hear, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Whoops. We've lost them both. Remember, we're just experimenting, but nope, we got Emily back. We got Emily. Emily's there. So, all right. So everybody wants to know, what is it like behind the scenes at HSN, like in the models room? Give us some stories. You know, is it fun? Or the girls, well, okay, not those stories. Is it fun? Or the girl, usually, not right now, not during COVID-19, but everybody's friendly. Everybody's
it's fun. It's weird right now because it's kind of a ghost town back there because we're only allowed to have 2 models per show because of COVID-19, and we have to stay very far apart from one another. But we do have a models room that we get ready in, and then we have an outside area, that's the stylist area, that we get dressed in. And then right by us are doors leading to different studios that we go to.
And so normally, how many models are there on a regular?
It can vary from 4 to I think like 10 or 12. We've had the most on air before.
So do any girls like try to push you out of the way and try to take your spot? Does that ever happen?
No. Everybody's really nice there. Everybody's pretty good. The ones that stick around are the good ones. And we always say that we should have a reality show because I feel like our lives are more interesting than half these reality people.
There's Regina.
Regina.
Okay. Oh my gosh. And we even have like, that's so cool. I can see on the screen. This is fabulous. All right. This is really good. Guys, you're doing great. So Emily, I was going to, so, you know, yeah. Can you hear Regina yet? Not yet. We can't hear, she can't hear me yet.
I'm here. I can hear you.
I know.
You can hear her.
Okay. So you can talk back.
Yes, I can. I talk back a lot.
We know that.
Yes.
Yes, we got that, G.
Regina and Emily, I think it's really interesting. Regina, how long have you been at HSN before me? How long?
Let's see. 27 years.
How many models have you seen come and go?
Quite a few. Not as many as you would think. Some girls last a long time.
So the girls that last along, and I mean, before I got to this age, you know, I modeled in my youth too. So only the strong survive. Like you girls are strong. You have to be strong. You know, I mean, modeling isn't as easy as what people think.
Sure.
I mean, first of all, you guys are standing on national TV, for me at least, in your panties and bras. Panties and bras, yes.
Panties and bras.
Fabulous long hair. Oh, hair.
Hair.
Cheers. Wow. So, so you've got all the things you've done for me. I mean, you guys are gorgeous, but you know, I'm saying that the strong survive because the model world, you know, people can get intimidated. You all know how to stand your ground. I'm not saying that there's mean people. I'm just simply saying that you all know how to.
Well, I think you just have to have thick skin because I don't care what size you want me to be. I'm going to be the size that I'm going to be. And I fought way too long being way too young where they're like, well, you need to be smaller or you need to be bigger if you want to work. And I pretty much just got to the point where I said, F you, because this is who I am. And I know that I'm healthy and I work out and things like that. So
but that's perfect for today. It is.
Yeah.
And now, Regina, you, much like, I mean, you're way younger than me, but much like me, you did start. I mean, like I couldn't even use models when I first started. I had to use mannequins. So you used to go out on camera with clothing on and like peek like a bra. So my question to you is, you've been told through the years, you're too blonde, you're too tan, your nails are too short. How did you survive all that crazy?
Not too short, too long.
Too long.
Yes, that's
You're
correct.
too sexy. You're too. So how did you? Seriously, because you're known as the bombshell. All the hosts kid about it. I kid with you. I mean, you know, it's in love with me. But how did you survive all that? Because it's hard to be, you know, the bombshell, the blonde bombshell, and get away with it.
I love my job. It's so fun going there. I love working with all my friends. It's like a relief to go there. It's almost like going on vacation and getting paid. So that's fabulous. But all the girls there are great. We have a great time. It's, you know, it's tough doing certain things, but we love it there. It's so fun.
You've done some funny products. I mean, you've done some
crazy things. Yeah.
Crazy, including Regina. I had this short-lived, when I first got to HSN almost 17 years ago, I wanted to do a line of dog clothing.
Yes. Yes.
Regina was my demonstrator model.
That's
and
right.
the dogs were running crazy, and I had my dog Chicky, and I laughed so much we couldn't sell, so it lasted like 2 shows, and then we were off the air. But
it was fun. We've done everything there. Yeah, we've sold
so much fun. So any crazy fun stories on live TV? I mean, I know I've made mistakes, dropped things. Is there anything that you all can think of, Emily? Anything that's happened to you that's just been absolutely? I can't believe that in all these years, seriously, we have not had a wardrobe malfunction that I know of.
What? We almost did.
No, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
We did? Okay.
It was your last TS that you had. And Regina had the 5-hook bra on in the back, and she didn't bother to look at it. She just slipped it on and walked out. And right before, you know how we tug on everything on air, and right before she went to go out, and I looked at her and I was like, you have 1 hook strap. That was it. She had one little, like the whole back was open. As soon as she went like this, it would have been over.
The girls looked like they saw a spider or a snake. They were like,
oh my God, we were laughing. We were laughing so hard.
It's still not as bad.
It was great.
I've split my pants walking out on air before.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I've split my pants walking out on air before.
Oh yeah, well I've done that in real life. No.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you can run backstage. But anything crazy?
Oh yeah.
Anything crazy with a host, a guest, other than me, because you guys, you know, we take it pretty far anyway. But anything, just silly, whatever.
I really can't. That's
You never had a fist fight with any girls on air, Regina?
No, it's a damn shame. No.
Everybody's so nice.
I'm trying to audition you guys for like maybe a reality show, and you're not going along with it, you know?
Oh, listen, if you want me to play whoever on a reality show, I'll do it for you.
I mean, first of all, you both have good-looking men. You have Nick, and Regina has Sean. And no girls have ever like tried to like cozy on up to those boys. You all would take care of.
I hope they do. Why would they? If you don't, then hello, you have chopped liver. So yeah, I would hope someone would.
See, this is why, you know, they're the perfect girls that can just like model their panties and bras. And I want to. What is everybody saying? Let's see. I want to know. Does everybody recognize Regina and Emilie? Any? Oh yeah, Marie just said some close calls though. Well, Marie has been backstage a lot of times with you also. Oh, Van's pouring me some more water out of a tequila bottle.
Oh, fantastic.
Perfect.
Like always.
Perfect.
I don't understand why anybody would drink margaritas, because tequila alone is really good.
Oh, I can't do tequila.
Oh yeah, you can. What is this brand?
There goes my
Let
puppy.
me show this brand. This
Hi,
brand. Look at the small bottle we have.
Here's my
look
puppy.
at the doggy. Look at Ray.
Here's my puppy.
Oh, the baby. Oh, he's getting so big already.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea.
What's his name again?
Riggy.
Riggy. Oh, his ears. See, if I was around those ears, I'd want to lick those ears. I got a thing for licking dogs' ears.
Okay, that's weird. You don't lick dogs' ears; they lick yours. No.
I don't want to lick them. I just go like,
No.
you know, like I was blotting lipstick.
No.
What?
I do that.
Lick your cup instead. Hair.
Let's have a drink.
Hair.
Conversation. Well, let's see. Let's see what else I can talk to you all about. Well, we wanted to hear about chaos, but there's none according to you guys. And you both, you all still never tell me what you're doing to keep your blonde roots so blonde. I mean, your natural hair so blonde. Sean's doing your hair?
No. Emily's not doing her hair because she doesn't have to.
I used to be platinum blonde maybe like 2 years ago. And then I decided to go back to my natural. So this is my natural hair color.
It's gorgeous. Well, I mean, I'm not doing anything. This is just all my natural hair that came in the mail.
Yeah, right.
I definitely, after we talked, I messaged Regina and I almost bought a few wigs myself.
You guys don't need, you're gorgeous. You don't need anything.
Mine's getting a little touchy up here, but it's okay.
Sean is a fabulous hairdresser. I see him behind you. Because God knows what he did with his own hair.
He's going to try to just take it off.
Hair.
Oh.
Mm. Well,
we're not going anywhere, so we don't have to wash it. So it's not, it's not washing out our colors.
You know what? I have to tell you, it's been about a week since I've washed my hair.
Oh my God. This is the first time I've done my makeup and hair since on Sunday.
Hair. Oh look, I'm going to the shots now.
Good. Do you remember how to do your makeup and hair? It's kind of hard.
Yes.
It was kind of hard. Actually, I looked at my skin today and I've got like some stuff going on there. I must be scratching myself in my sleep or something. It's like scary.
My puppy's scratching me, so.
Yeah. Maybe it's my puppy. I've got 5 of them that sleep in bed.
Exactly.
Well, I really want to thank you girls for being my very, very first guest. Well, what we experimented last week. Chuck was my first guest, but kind of.
He was brilliant.
Look, we love Chuck. He checks in he's checked in from all over the world from there.
Is he on tonight? Where is he? I haven't seen him check in.
I don't see him. I'm not sure if he knew. He'll be very upset. We should call him,
yeah.
let him know. But I want to what everything.
Just because of the
What?
We're showing it on your fan page.
Yes.
Your fan website, and I don't think everybody knows that.
Oh, yes.
You need to post on
Okay,
your website.
Vans, right. So we're showing this on maybe Marie can do that real quick. We're showing this on my fan page instead of my personal page. So Chuck would be more likely to check in with my personal page. So I'm really excited to be getting a lot of new people that are fans too.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of my friends aren't watching because they don't know how to like my other page. But anyway, I love you girls. You girls look freaking hot, sizzling.
Well, we're wearing your stuff.
Of course. Hello.
Oh, you're wearing Rhonda Shear. Can you just?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that looks so freaking hot on you. Woo, girl! Oh, girl. Look, tomorrow, this is so sad. I have to go on TSC, I don't know if you all can see this, without you girls, but I'm Skyping in.
Oh, yay.
There's one model at TSC somewhere, somehow will be wearing my stuff, so we'll find out how that is. So I will miss you, but we'll be back on HSN. When's our next tape? When are we back on?
14th, I think.
Your TS is on the 14th.
The 14th of May. So if you want to see these fabulous girls, they will be back on with me on HSN all day on May the 14th. We've got newness, new bras, new breasts, new everything for you all. And we're glad that you joined us. I love you girls.
Love you.
And thank you. I'll have you back on like every week.
Love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Gives me an excuse to do my hair and makeup.
Oh, hair. Damn it. I knew you were going to.
Hair.
Cheers, you guys. I'll see you later. Aren't they hot? They're my girls, man. They're my main chicks. I mean, when I tell you I love them because they go the distance and they've made my line. They represent my line and they are the Rhonda Shear brand and they put their heart and soul into it and they're fun. And we've done lots of parties and we'll continue to do that because we're going to get through all of this. And we're going to get back to normal. Lots of hugging and kissing down the line. You just have to stay safe right now. So if you're just joining in, I just want to welcome all of you all to the Rhonda Shear Social Distance Social Hour, where you're staying up all night and in all night with me. Put that on for all of you up all night fans. And I have another guest joining me right now, which I'm really excited about. His name is Lance Montalto, and he's from Nolens, my hometown. And he's a major comic. He's worked all over the world, literally on cruise ships, not on the recent ones that have been out there, but he is let me see. Wait, I've got to get his credits. Where's Lance's credits? Whoops. Wait. Wait. What? Oh, wait a minute. Fans like bringing me more alcohol. Well, you know what? He'll give us credits when he's on. Let's welcome Lance Montalto. Can we bring Lance up? Is that okay? Is that cool? I mean, he's worked with everyone. He's more famous than any of those people anyway.
How you doing, Rhonda?
Hi, Lance. How you feeling, Lance?
I'm okay. I'm just kidding because I actually just drank some disinfectant, so I'm cool. Because I'm too stupid to read. Because I'm too stupid to read the back of a can.
He wasn't talking about disinfectant. He was talking about UV lights.
I know. I was just out in the UV light a little while ago because it's still daylight here.
Oh, that's right. You're in Las Vegas, right? Is that where
I'm
you
in
are?
Vegas, yeah.
You're in Las Vegas. Why aren't you here in Florida where all comics, you're getting close to the age where you should move to Florida.
This is where money is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Not lately, because the city right now is a ghost town.
Yeah. Tell us about that and be funny at the same time. Tell us, is it like eerie there, seeing the strip?
It's a ghost town. I'm telling you, go down Las Vegas Boulevard, there's nothing. Nothing. The lights are on, but no one's in the streets, nothing.
That's weirder, that all the lights are on.
Yeah.
All big, beautiful lights, but no one's there. So
the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah, that's me. I love you, Lance. And Van and I follow you like your Facebook page, like nobody's business. I have a whole bunch of things to ask you. First of all, I am curious, and I don't know if you can answer this, why I would have thought Nevada would have been hit really hard, Vegas, because people from all over the world that go to Vegas. And yet it's one of the lowest in terms of the coronavirus. It's like very few people have it there. What do you think? Why?
So far, I think there's like 180 deaths in the whole state.
But I mean, with all the casinos alone. I mean, everybody talks about cruise ships. There's no difference.
Well, the thing is that they're afraid to open it because once the casinos open, there's a casino that's opening right now that's all built by the Chinese.
Well, it'll be
brand new. So it's all coming in. People from all over the world will be here. So that's why they're scared to open it right now.
Wait. If they're opening from the Chinese, they're going to hit you with UV lights and they're going to hit you with Lysol injections and you won't even know what happened.
Yeah, but we're full of MSG, so we won't feel it.
We won't know. Okay, so no, I'm talking about how come Nevada, before they shut the casinos, how come, people come from all over the world there?
Right.
Why wasn't there an outbreak in Nevada? I mean, I just find no one's talking. Maybe they talk about it there.
That's interesting. Yes, you're right. Because I also most of my good money is on the cruise ships. I was on the cruise ships for the past 4 months when everything was going on, and I never caught anything. I have bronchitis that I caught.
Right.
But and I've been tested for COVID twice, but I had nothing. It's
So were you on some of the ships that eventually showed?
I was on. No, you see, the cruise lines have 360 ships in the world. 2 ships got COVID.
That's
so
true.
It became a huge thing.
I was reading a very skewed article today because I read everything, both and about Carnival, and like Carnival's like the big daddy of them all. I mean,
Carnival has 28 ships, but the Carnival Corporation has 126 ships.
Right. So they were, I think, both of their ships, and then they were the one that had the Italian ship that hit a rock, and then the.
Oh yeah. Well, they own everything. They own everything but Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and Disney.
Amazing.
They own Costa, they own Cunard, they own Princess, they own Holland America.
So when you work the cruise ships, and we know that will happen again, is it like, where do you fly? Where do you usually leave from? Do you fly to
You
Florida?
used to work them. Didn't you work them for a while?
Wait, what?
Didn't you work the ships for a while?
I did like 2. I mean,
okay.
I did.
So
2
what they do is they fly me out a day early.
Yeah.
They put me up in a hotel, whatever port I'm supposed to be at, and then the next morning a driver picks me up, brings me to the ship. I do my gig, and then they drop me back off, and I fly home.
So you don't. Okay, so the 2 that I did years ago, you stayed on the ship the whole week, and you did multiple shows. Is that different now, in general?
Yeah. I do an average. If I'm on a cruise for 7 days, I do 5 shows, but they're each a half hour each. So I end up in 7 days. I end up working 2.5 hours.
Like 5.
And then I can do everything the tourists do.
Yeah. Well, you see, when I was working those many shows, I had 10 minutes. I had to stretch. And you know who? You'll love this. You know who was on the first cruise ship I ever did was Ray Romano. Was
God, yeah.
And I remember, and my mom he was newlywed, and we're like, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm using my boyfriend's material. I went out with Bobby years ago, Kelton. Anyway, so no, he's good. He never. This
is my quarantine beard here. I've never grown a beard before.
I actually like it. But anyway,
if it gets any longer, right now it's okay. But if it starts getting longer, I'm starting to get this urge to wear camouflage and kill a duck.
No, I actually like it. I like it a lot, and I like your hair. I like your hair. Are you drinking
water?
Oh, you're so good.
I just got over bronchitis. That prednisone is still in my system.
I'm drinking water too. I'm just saying. Drink whatever you want. I don't care.
You're drinking Mexican water.
I have my water here. Don't you be making fun of me. But anyway, yeah, the cruise ships are definitely interesting. The club, you don't do any more clubs. No, you don't do that.
I do occasional clubs. I'll work the Star Dome in Birmingham, and I pick and choose clubs that I want to work. Other than that, it's conventions here in Vegas, comedy clubs in Vegas, and then the cruise ships. And
so how long have you been doing stand-up? Because you and I go...
I started in 1982.
So I started in 84.
You know, it was when I first started in New Orleans, it was at a place called Clyde's Comedy Corner, and they had a girl that came out, and she was an opening act, and she was an MC, and we became good friends, and we used to work together on it. And my opening act back then, and the MC was Ellen DeGeneres.
That's amazing. I actually worked there years ago when I first started. It was even before I started doing solo comedy. I had a comedy partner named Kenny Ellis. I don't know if you know.
I remember Kenny.
Okay, so Kenny and I we visited my mom, and we worked Clyde's Corner, and I'm like, who is this girl? She's brilliant.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
Nothing like she's like a little round. She was like a little,
Do you know her brother Vance? Did you know her brother Vance?
I didn't know Vance, but I know the talent of that family.
Vance was very well known before she ever made it. You know what Vance did?
Right, he wrote.
Vance was the originator of the Mr. Bill show on Saturday Night Live.
Mr. Bill, really?
Yeah, that was her brother. He was Mr. Hands.
I know the family's brilliant, and I wish I never really got to know her other than that night, which is sad because I would have loved to have being from New Orleans and being out there. But hey, it's life.
Yeah.
You ever call her and say, "Hey, put me on your show"?
She's hard to get in touch. In the old days, we were really close, but now she's very, very hard to get to, and her whole life has changed. You
know what's going to happen? COVID's going to bring us all back together. We're all going to realize what's important.
Yeah. We used to have a blast years and years ago.
I know. But I mean, so there's no girl, you don't have any special girls in your life or anything, right? What's on the road? I mean, I know you love that road thing. You love that road thing.
Yeah.
So
I was married. I got married in 1988, got divorced in 1992, and came close to getting married 2 or 3 times, but never have.
That's good. You know, I find there's a lot of single comics, but it's a hard life because you're on the road. And
well, my whole life from day one has always been social distancing.
But Lance, what's amazing is that you know this, and this is why I went with Bobby for years, and it doesn't matter how clean you are as a comic or dirty, whatever. Women after the show throw themselves at you.
Yes, I remember when you and Van dated when you were in high school.
That's so sad. Because you look really young. That's because your hair. Your hair looks so good. Drink water. You got to drink that water if you have bronchitis. That's the only way to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. So you
gave me. When
did you get off the last ship that you were lucky not to get? When was
I was on the ship. All the cruise lines shut down on the March 16th, and I was on one of them where I've been off since March 16th. But before then, you're lucky. But before then, I was on a cruise for like 4 weeks straight, almost a month, and it was different ships every week.
Wow, amazing!
Yeah. Now the cruise lines are closed until the end of May, beginning of June.
And what do you think? What do you think the business is going to be like? Do you think people are going to run back on board?
I'll tell you what. I bought Carnival Cruise stock.
Probably smart.
It was $56 last year, and it went down to $8.
Oh, honey, you need to buy some. Daddy.
Now it's about $14.
Ooh, wow.
So this is I've gone back and forth. I've wavered. So this is, you're younger, but we're in that same vintage. So my feeling is that, let's just say there was a miraculous medicine or something tomorrow and we'd all be fine. I still think people are going to be very shy about something, some people. And there's other people that hit Georgia and they were like getting their hair done, getting tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care.
Let me explain to you what happens.
Okay.
For crew and people like me and everyone that works on the ship, okay, before I can even pick up a microphone and talk to everyone, if you got 1,200 people working on a ship from 60 different countries, before they can even work, we all are certified in safety. We have to be certified, and it has safety certifications. We've known for years about washing your hands, about not touching your face, and about when you go to an elevator, you hit it with your knuckle. You know, if you touch banisters or anything like that, you sanitize. There's sanitizing machines everywhere. The people that cause the virus or the norovirus are people that are mostly tourists, that all they're doing is partying and drinking and dating and just nonstop, and and that's it. And that's where it catches it. So if they follow the same thing that we followed for years and years, you're not going to do anything. The worse you get on a ship, if you go to new ships every now and then, it's called ship sick. You get like a slight flu because it's a different group of people, but then you get over it.
Well, you know what? This is funny. Years ago, when Van and I first got married, I'm talking, well, I think it was 19, well, we've been married 19 years. So 18 years ago, we had our honeymoon, and we took an NCL cruise. And 2 days in, I know my body. I'm a hypochondriac. I know my body. I got food poisoning 2 days in. And so I tell Van, you got to go to the ship doctor. Nothing was moving either direction. I was just dying. I'm like, something's got to give here. So I said, go get me some medicine. He told the cruise director the cruise doctor, that was it. They put us in our room and threw us off in St. Thomas.
They quarantined. That's what they do.
They quarantined. They put us up in some shitty hotel with ants crawling on. We had the balcony. We thought we were so cool. You know, we were all cool back then. This is years ago.
What's going to happen on the cruise lines now? What's going to happen on the cruise lines now is once people start coming back, they're going to have to watch the same videos we watch and social distance and clean like everything else. And they're going to have to learn how to do it. And then if they do it constantly, no one's going to get sick on that ship. And then you have crew that their whole job 24 hours a day is to sanitize everything. And that's what they do constantly. Yeah.
So would you, if you got booked, like in June, would you go?
I would leave tomorrow.
You would?
Yes.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
As long as a passenger or someone on the ship knows the rules and how to deal with it. It's the ones that, standing in Michigan now with a gun going, we're going to do something, Mike. Watch this. Follow the rules and everybody's going to be okay. In Vegas now, I just got over I wear a mask when I go, but you go to the supermarkets here and 90% of the people are just walking around with no masks, no nothing.
Do you have to go one way up and down the aisles in Nevada?
Yes, and stay 6 feet behind the next cart.
That's going to stay. I think that's going to stay. And I hope so, because I'm tired of those.
I just follow the hot women and I don't buy anything and stay 6 feet behind them.
I love that you're just as sick as you. I miss you. So Lance came and visited us and stayed with us for a little while, and Van and he are right on the same page. So when you got to come back and visit us when we get out.
You guys got to come up here too. I live right next to a great golf course.
So you know what? We were supposed to come in to see Shania Twain for a friend's, special birthday that's coming up. It's not till November, I think. I think that's when it is. And I was like so scared. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. But you think it'll be okay?
Let me know when that is. Let me know when that is. I'll get you guys some great tickets. Because you know who Carrot Top?
Yeah, of course.
He's one of my best friends, and one of his best friends is Shania Twain.
And Van loves her.
Oh, we'll go backstage. I'll set up stuff and we'll go meet her and everything. Yeah, she's great.
That would be great. All right, Lance. Well, I'm going to let you go social distance by yourself because I have more.
See you, Van.
We love you, and you're going to be back on soon.
Lance.
You look great. I love your hair and this hair.
Thank you. You guys take care. Sell some stuff.
I'm going to sell some panties. Love you. Lance Montalto, ladies and gentlemen. You can go look him up on YouTube. You can find him out and go to his website. He is amazing. He is funny, longtime friend. Surviving the world of stand-up comedy is an amazement to me. And the fact is, you just heard from Lance. He would get on a cruise ship because it's all about keeping your hands clean and keeping things clean. That makes me feel better because I had a friend just tell me the other day that he said, June 1st, I'm breaking out. I mean, if they let us break out, I'm breaking out because I don't know how long I'm going to be on this planet. I'm breaking out, and I'm feeling just the opposite. Hey, look at my girls up there. Are they fabulous? I have to see what. Oh, my dogs are being good. Where are the dogs, honey? Are they all sitting right? Are they all sitting right there?
Right there.
Don't disturb them if they're fine. God, I keep wondering, all these national TV shows are coming to you. The newscasters are pretty much coming from home. And I'm like, how are they keeping their dogs quiet? Because my dogs, they're being good right now, but there's no way. Look at those pups. You see my puppies. Oh, that's the new one. That's my little ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. That's how she walks. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. That's Molly. That's Miss Molly. So let's see what's going on with you guys. So Gloria's, hi, Elsie and Gloria and Tanya and Terry. Thank you all so much. Lisa, thank you so much. Lisa. Oh, hi, Linda. Hi, Linda Monahan. Oh my gosh. Irene, it's so cool. So nice to see you guys. Any questions, please let us know. We're having fun. We've been doing this now for 3 weeks, and we're going to continue to do it and get better at it and have more guests. And we love having my models and Lance, who's a longtime friend, comic. And also, we got to get my regular page, my friend page, to join in somehow with my fan page. Okay, so, perfect. We were talking about chatting now. So anybody have any questions? Oh, Emma, your dogs are being super quiet. That's so weird. I think it's something about us talking, like they feel like we're in the house. They know that we're here. They think we're talking to a weird light or camera or something, and they're fine. They just know that we're right there. So maybe this is a new way to put them asleep. They kind of just chill out. Okay, we are acting legit. Oh, we actually have, I'm very excited. We're very legit tonight. We actually have a word from our sponsor. So we're going to go see our first sponsor, and we'll be right back right after that. Isn't that cool? We have a sponsor. Don't go away. I'll just keep talking to myself till our sponsor comes up, because we should be clued to it. Sponsor. Hair. Damn those. Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear. Have you heard of the award-winning World Famous Bra? Well, I'm the creator, along with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other products from extra small to 3X right here on RhondaShear.com. Check it out. You're going to really enjoy yourself. That was really cute. I didn't know it was my own sponsor. Thank you, honey, Van, Daddy Dog, for paying for that sponsorship. Wow, it's great. Could you pour me some more water? Okay, welcome back, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the Rhonda Shear Social Distance Social Hour, and thanks for staying in with me tonight. I really appreciate it. And I'm just going to go right to our next guest, because I know he's been waiting patiently. He's a very special friend that I met through Facebook. So that just shows you in this world now of where we are, of staying home. We're meeting really special friends. So there's Joe Esposito. And let me, before he says a word, I just want to give you, he's a fabulous musician, and he's worked with everyone. He teaches and plays several instruments, the sax, the flute, the clarinet. And he's worked with like everybody on the planet, from Tony Bennett, Aretha Franklin, The Temptation, literally too many to name. He's done appearances with my idols, Joe Rivers, Don Rickles, who I worked with both of them, myself. The list goes on and on. And so first of all, Joe, I say cheers, and I love your hair. Uh-oh, now we're not hearing you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, there you go. Very nice.
Okay. I got to get closer. All right.
Oh my gosh, I love your accent. Where are you from?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Right on. So you're very young. Did you watch Up All Night? Did you watch?
I remember.
You did. Okay, that's cool. All right.
Thanks for calling me young.
Well, you look a lot like my director on Up All Night, my first director, Lou Chigaris, who also played instruments. And you remind me of him with your energy. So that's kind of cool.
Cool.
So what's going on in your life right now? Is there a Mrs. Esposito, or are you there social distancing by yourself?
Well, all the gigs are gone for now, as you know. One by one, as the coronavirus started to get hairy. Hair, does that count?
Oh, how did I miss that? Salute.
Yeah, as everything started to escalate, one by one. I had all these gigs in March and April. one by one, I'd get a call or an email. This is canceled. This is canceled.
Yeah.
So then, that's what I do for a living beside teaching.
Right.
I said, all right, I still have my lessons. I even though I'm in Rhode Island, I commute to Massachusetts. I do after school programs.
That's cool.
Pretty steady, like 35 students at least. And I said, well, okay, this will be good. But then all the schools closed. Yeah. So I had to think fast. I know people do Zoom video lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is like the next week. I have a lot of students. So I emailed, I checked with the music directors. It was okay. And I emailed all my students. I kept my whole count. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Do you think that after this, like I was talking to my husband about this, do you think there's going to be more homeschooling in general after this?
I wonder that. I mean, I'm hoping everything goes back to normal and the public schools open up. And
I just think that the public schools will open up and the majority of people will go back, but I still think there'll be some people that will like the craziness of their kids jumping on their furniture and on their head.
Yeah.
I just want to answer a question because I'm getting really cool questions. Where was that question? Wait, hang in there, Joe. Terry asked me, what's the difference between HSN products and RhondaShear.com products? Terry, there's no difference. You can buy either places. We'd love you to buy on HSN. It doesn't matter. And Rhonda Shear, sometimes we sell products that HSN may no longer carry. That may be the difference, that you might see a larger, some availabilities in products that HSN no longer carries in their line. And then we also run fabulous sales on RhondaShear.com as well. And we run great sales on HSN. It doesn't matter. So it's all the same product. I just think you'll see our whole catalog. Okay, let's get back to Mr. Joe, because you're very cute and you're very handsome. What's your favorite instrument?
Thank you.
Well, I mean, I see that you have, okay, wait, hold on. Wait, I'm going to tell you this. You're so young, Joe. I don't think you remember this, but
I'm really not that young.
I was the girl in the video with Glenn Frey, the song, The One You Love. And it started off, you probably don't remember the song. It was his first solo album, but it started off with the sexiest saxophone solo. So play me something sexy on the saxophone or something. Play me anything on the saxophone. Do you mind?
Well,
yeah.
I was going to play a blues for you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want. Ooh,
Let me just get the band together right here.
So cool. This is fabulous. Oh, Joe! Woo!
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you playing New Orleans style music for me?
What's that?
That was very New Orleans-y, and that's my hometown. Very New Orleans. So, can you hear me?
I couldn't hear you then. No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. There
Okay,
we go.
I was saying it was very New Orleans style music, and I thank you for that. That's I grew up with the blues.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Thanks.
I mean, you're good. I mean, do you mind playing something? Do you have another instrument out, or well first of all, your hair looks perfect.
I have a spare saxophone behind me.
Oh, you do have a spare.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'll do a Cole Porter song.
Oh, you're my kind of guy.
Okay. We get the band together again.
We got talent here. We're not kidding around. This is no gong show. This is the real deal. I'm telling you. And Joe has played with all the greats. I love Night and Day. I love that. Thank you, Joe Esposito.
Thank you.
You make that thing sing. You are so good.
Thanks, Rhonda.
Hey, my question to you, is it too late for me to learn? I mean, maybe I could do like a class with you.
I was going to suggest that. If you can do, we can do some video lessons.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks, you'll be out there. Thinking on your show. We'll start easy though. We'll build up.
Okay, so the very first thing I played in the 4th grade in music class was a flute. Well, I had a flute. My parents bought me the flute. They didn't just rent it; they bought it. I never could get one note out of it. That thing's hard to play.
The embouchure of the flute is not easy. Yeah,
it's not. And then I tried guitar, and actually, I dance, and I hear music, but I can't play it, nor can I sing. Can you sing?
I do not sing.
Oh, you're so talented. It doesn't matter. You don't need to sing. So, we have Erika Flaskamp, who's going to be joining us in a second, who's a fabulous musician herself and singer.
Cool.
She just wrote very nice. And boy, I'd love to see you behind Erika. That would be like so fabulous. We're going to have to make that happen. So tell us, I want to know. So you live, where are you living right now? What city are you in?
I'm in Cranston, Rhode Island.
So what's it like up there? What's the temperament with the virus? What's going on?
I think we're in the middle. We're still shut down, and you can go out to stores. It's pretty tight right now. I was hoping it would open up for the summer because I love. Are you familiar with Newport, Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually have a lot of gigs in the summer over there.
So I just saw Lance, who's a fabulous comic who does cruise ships, and he said he would get right back on the cruise ship. How do you feel? Would you be comfortable performing in front of people pretty soon? I mean, in the next month or so?
You mean me, myself? Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm as worried as most people. But you have to be careful. All that.
Right. It's really interesting. I mean, it's interesting knowing that my family were all hypochondriacs. I mean, not that this is anything to be a hypochondriac about, But I think we are the kind that clean everything. Like we're cleaning everything off. We're cleaning the clean. We actually clean the cleaning products when they get into the house. So
exactly.
that's us. So I don't know, but it's interesting because you're both performers and you're dying to get back out there. And actually, we are dying to. We need comedy and we need music. So we need you guys.
Thanks. Love hearing that, and I can't wait to be out there again.
Joe, are you going to be my regular musician on the show?
As often as you want, I'm here.
I think we need to do something. We're going to get back in touch with you. That somehow you have to be the Rhonda Shear social distance, social hour musician, and then when we eventually we will definitely transform into something else when this is behind us, and then you'll just have to be our house musician somehow. We'll make that happen.
That'll be great. Thank you so much.
I thank you for being with us tonight so much, Joe. We wish you good health. You are so talented, as I knew you would be.
Thanks.
Love and kisses. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Joe. Joe Esposito from Rhode Island, ladies and gentlemen. We're all over. We're in Florida. We're Rhode Island. We've been in Las Vegas. How you guys doing? How you guys? We can talk a little bit. Thank you, Erika, for saying Joe was really talented. He definitely can play that thing, and he reminds me so much of my first director, Lou Shigaris, who I have to call Lou. Lou plays the drums, and he's very, very, very talented.
Terry Buffalo wants to know who is Van, your technical director.
Oh yeah. Oh, Terry. Now Terry, we went to school with. Terry's from New Orleans, and he is. Well, he's sitting near a computer, Terry. So I guess he's my technical director. But actually, the brains behind this whole thing are in other parts of the city. We've got Marie Crane, we've got Jean May, we've got Ken Bradley, and they're working behind the scenes to make the magic. It actually takes a lot to put this together. So I really wonder, like, about these shows. Like, I know that The Voice, they're going to do the final episode, the finale live. I am going to give kudos to Keen. I'm Keen. Ken and Jean and Marie, who I adore with all my heart on every day of the week, for working with me, because I told them my dream is to actually do a talk show and do it via Skype, because I think we can bring talent from all over the world. So it's a good time to start because people are home and we can get to talk to you. And I think interactive is really cool, because on a talk show, can't do that. But obviously Jimmy Fallon's going to end up with like a talk show for his children. I mean, not a talk show, reality show. I think he's made the kids so part of his life. But I think I have to fix my hair. Woo! Cheers! Hair. Where's my hair thing?
Your hair low.
This water is so good. Hair. Where's my hair low? I had a hair low. I mean, I lost my hair low. Wake up, Jean. Wake up, Ken. Where's my hair low? Okay, it's live TV, live Skype. We don't know. Okay, so let's see. What? Yeah, Van's my technical director, and that's it.
I'm the local.
Van's, at least Van's in here. When I do shows like on HSN, or tomorrow I'm doing the shopping channel, he leaves me in here with like a rack of lingerie, and they start falling on the floor, and he's not helpful at all.
But I set up everything.
He did set up everything.
Give me some credit.
Actually, do you all like my backdrop? This is very cool. This is a really cool room in our house that we made into a game room. So there's actually a poker table, but we don't play poker, and we never use it. So we think we're going to keep this as our studio. And I know I can't pan around tonight, but it's what would you call the shape of this room? It's like a semicircle, oval. It's an oval, a half oval, and all over the wall, each panel has different birds and different scenes that were hand painted by a good friend of mine, Jeff. And
42 feet of painting.
42 feet of painting. It's very cool. So you're seeing a beautiful. What is that? It's a flat build pink something, but I don't know my birds. Okay, so I have a really, really great friend standing by. Even though I didn't get my hair low, who's an amazing singer, and she's living in New Orleans right now. She's from here, and she's played at so many of my parties and events, and everybody flips over her. And she's a star on the rise, and she's living in New Orleans, and her name is Erika Flaskamp. And you look beautiful, darling. How's your hair? How's your hair?
I tried to do it. I'm not very good at it, but
Well, it means you have to have a drink now that I brought it up.
Oh yeah.
Hair. Oh, damn, girl. What are you having?
It's whiskey and unfortunately some watered down tonic. I was doing LaCroix and whiskey. I was like, oh, I'm being inventive.
You really do look beautiful. You do, girl. You do.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry that this hit you in New Orleans just when things you were starting to play all over town.
Yeah.
Finally starting to get your claws into the city. So what's the city like? Because you were there. I mean, you're there at the height of it. What's going on there?
Nothing right now. It's like a ghost town. It's really uncanny looking at the footage of the quarter. I mean, I haven't been there. I've been really hunkering down, just trying to do my part to stay inside. But friends that live in the quarter have been posting, and it's really weird to see the French market completely bare.
It's like Las Vegas. I mean, New Orleans is teeming with people. But you went to Mardi Gras this year, didn't you?
I did. I was in a parade on Mardi Gras Day.
And you went to Mardi Gras, and Mardi Gras, they really think that New Orleans got hit badly because of the Mardi Gras. But you were lucky, knock on wood.
I was in a sea of people, and it's hard to tell if you've had it or you've not. I mean, some people get mild, symptoms. And I know that when it all happened, and even before it happened, I was really working on my health and wellness and was taking a lot of immune boosters and things. So I think that, came into play, as well as drinking like a gallon or two of water a day. So
that's something I need to get into.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know how much I've had since the beginning.
Well, you got to make it tasty. So you make flavored water with fruit.
I've tried
lemon, lime, honey. A lot of people from Holland put honey in it, and it makes it very soft. I think part of the problem with water is it has like an aftertaste. Even in the bottle, it has an aftertaste. So you have to counteract that and soften.
I like water. I like water when I'm in a hotel. This sounds really snobby, but it's really not. I like water in a hotel, room service in the morning when they bring it. It doesn't have to be an expensive glass, but it's in a cold glass with ice in it. So, and I love when my hair is like that.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to find a way to make yourself drink the water. And it took me a while. I mean, at first I wasn't into it, and I, would drink like a lot of coffee, a lot of tea. But yeah, you have to incorporate that water.
And actually, the thinnest I ever was in my life, I was drinking a lot of water. A lot. I was just drinking it. But I have to tell you, I really do love your hair, and it is shorter. Wait, I really do have to trim it now, but it's shorter. Did you cut it yourself?
No. If I cut it myself, I'd look like I was going through some kind of episode. I actually got it cut like right before the pandemic, and I had the shaved side. It looked so cool, and no one got to see it.
It looks really cool, and everybody's getting to see it. First of all, I want to thank you for singing my theme song. It's gorgeous. Did you make that up by your little self?
I did this morning.
Well, see, you're being creative. I love that.
I wanted to say that bird in the background, I believe, is a spoonbill.
It is a spoonbill. Thank you. Thank you. I knew I was close. I knew it had.
I love spoonbills.
Okay,
I got to see
opossums. You don't have any opossums where you are right now.
I wish. I mean, I'm not in the position to do any rehabbing right now, but I have tons of pictures, and I actually hooked up with a group that, once I get my own place, bam, it's going to be happening.
There's Erika saving an opossum. She is the opossum. What do you call it? Like, horror. Not only just rescue, but I mean, they love her. All right. Oh, there's the Opossum Nation.
Hey, yes.
A documentary about opossums coming soon. Opossum Nation channel at gmail.com. That's so cool. I mean, first of all, they're really cool animals. If you all don't know it, and people just think that they're not, they're soft, they're cuddly, they love humans, and I love that you've taken care of them. Okay, so this, along with her talent that you're going to hear in a minute. So she rescues and has worked with animals, and I love my animals, but she can take care of all animals. So I saw this hurt bird in my backyard, And I'm like, Erika, I don't know how to get. It was like under a bridge. It was all tangled up. And she got out there and she got that bird. I don't know if the bird made it or not, but you got that bird and you said you did your best. And I thank you. You're amazing. Have you done before all this? Did you do any of that in New Orleans? Did you get into any of the rescues in New Orleans?
Well, I actually, during quarantine, I found an awesome rescue group, and everybody, they really, you know, just work together, and they're really supportive of each other. So I'm really looking forward to doing more work with these guys, just because they're just
cool. Those are good connections. People, I think dog lovers are good. You know, they love. Well, I mean, you know, they're talented people. So, you know, my thing is, I hope that everybody that's watching, if you don't have an animal, it's actually a really good time to rescue, and especially if you are alone, right? I mean, it's like, I know you have an adopted animal in the house where you are, so you get to adopt that animal every now and then, so which is really cool. But it's like so nice to have. My 5 Chihuahuas are really helping us right now. They're really. Mentally, I'm telling you, I don't know. I mean, Van's good, but the Chihuahuas are so much better. Is that bad to say about your husband? No, they're not. It's really not. Look how you look so pretty and rested. You did.
I took a nap before this.
I sleep every day. I don't know about you guys. I'm talking to you and to the camera. I don't know about you guys, but like. We go to bed about 1:30. Well, we get into bed at about 11:30. He's out by 12. He says he's up and down. I don't hear him. And then I kind of like wake up at 3 o'clock and I get on my iPhone for a minute and then I go back to sleep. And then I sleep solid to 11:30. I'm not taking anything. I don't get it. Like I don't know. I don't feel like I'm depressed, but mentally it's like there's no days. There's no. Is it Saturday? Is it Sunday? What is it?
I think our internal clock is turned off. Like, I don't even know what day it is half the time.
I don't know what date it is. You know, I do have stuff like tomorrow I'm actually working. I'm working on the shopping channel in Canada. So that's cool. I have to get up, put on the makeup and everything. And I think that's really good. But anyway,
this is the first time I've worn makeup in a month.
All my girls that were on earlier, the models, it's the same thing. None of us, our skin looks fabulous, right? That's what it
My lashes are growing back.
That's it. I don't know. I took off my extensions and my hair is pretty scary underneath the help. Look, no, there's no nails, none. As a matter of fact, they're trying to grow and they're so bad that they're not growing. They will eventually.
Yeah, they will.
Eventually. And I think what
Sally's dancing hard as nails.
Well, what it's done for me is I think I'm gonna let things go natural for a while until Van leaves me. Leaves me for another wig or something like that.
Well, you have like those long nails that like curl.
The claw nails.
That ain't never gonna happen. That dude knows what's good. He knows what's good.
But our hair looks great. Hair. Cheers to everyone out there. Whatever you got in your hand. Hopefully you've got some coffee, some water.
Coffee. I drank coffee earlier.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, Marie wrote me a great script, and it's so true. You have done so much. You have done so much with charities. You've done so much with animals. You've done amazing things in this house. We've done so many charity events that you've played for. You're so beloved here in Tampa. We all miss you here, but in New Orleans, after we get past this, I'm telling you, girl, that city. You're such a New Orleans soul and such a New Orleans heart. I feel it. Or do you love it? I mean, before all this went down. Were you starting to really get into it?
Yeah, I actually was probably within a month or so of getting my own place. I had steady gigs starting to come. People were starting to get to know my name a little bit. So it takes time. I mean, you come here, it just doesn't happen automatically. Just like anything.
You know why? Because there's a lot of talent in New Orleans and it's close. But once they fall in love with you and you're lovable, then they'll take you in, and they will. And I even think more, it will happen faster for you because I think everybody will be really loving and appreciative after this. I really believe that. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if you heard Joe, who played for us, who was wonderful, and
he's great.
He's really great. And Lance, I mean, they both said that they would work really fast. I mean, how do you feel about that? Would you get back to work pretty quickly if things were?
I'm not going to turn down a chance to perform and a chance to raise people's spirits. Of course, I've already got a plan in place to make everyone feel safe and make myself feel safe. I ordered in a 9 to 5 mask. I've got a very special social distancing tip jar, which is actually a crab net, and I'm going to put lights on it.
I love that.
I think people are going to get a kick out of it and
I
feel a
love
little
that.
bit safer. I'll look a little bit like Bane, but that's all right.
Yeah, you can't sing through a mask. Well, we want you to sing.
Well, a little bit inside.
Are you going to be able to sing a song for us tonight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I actually, one of my friends, actually, that was in my band, he actually came down with cancer, unfortunately, probably a couple months ago, and he went to get treatment, and now he's up in Ohio. He actually sent me a track that he recorded of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I thought that might be fitting.
That would be amazing if you could do. Would you do that and close out this show for us?
Yeah. Can I show you some of my art real quick, though?
Oh, of course you can. Of course. I want to see everything. And we're seeing a little back there, a little flash of Erika's back. I look good. Wow. Oh, my girl. I love that. I love that. Are you going to sing? Well, now I know what you're doing with your time. A lot of people are finding their artistic time right now. I've been cleaning out. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Those were put together, like four of those, like placed on a wall.
Yeah, I want to. Here's Scraggles.
Oh, I love that one. The eyes, I can't handle it. Can they get these? Can we advertise if people want them? They can go to erikaflaskamp.com or what?
Yeah, there's actually I sent a link to Marie with my Redbubble account I just started. So
okay.
Here's another possum.
This is, oh my God, you're so talented.
The drawing.
So that little eye, all their little eyes are so soulful.
Because they are. They're very sweet animals. Here's a wood burning that I did.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Ages ago.
Well, we're going to definitely put that up because if anybody wants, and we all need to help our artists right now because they're not working. So if you love any of Erika's work, and I know you do, we have to get some of those pieces to put on our wall. And I think it's such a special time to remember that. We also have some CDs out too that people could buy.
Yeah. Right? And CDs, I've got my website, erikaflaskamp.com. And also with the possums, opossumnation.com. Opossum Nation is also on Facebook, and we've got a Fundly going, and that's going to help with rehabbers. Not just possums. I love possums, but birds, rehabbers. I mean, we spend our money, to help these babies, and it does get very costly. And we want to be able to continue to do that. My ultimate goal is to have land and have my release cages and just, do music and art and take care of wildlife until my time is done.
We'll do that. I know. Van and I want to have a Chihuahua farm one day. So there you go.
You should. I mean, I brag about you all the time. I'm like, she's not getting foo-foo dogs. She's getting dogs that, wouldn't have a chance, and you really have a huge heart. I mean, you take in these babies that, are looked over, and that's amazing to me.
These dogs that bite me, but I don't care. I work on my crews as well. But we love what you do, and I love you, and I want you to sing for us and be a great end the show today. Look, my little heart. Here's my little heart, and we thank all of our first responders and everybody doing a great job in New Orleans too, and you. We need our musicians and our talent back to get us through this.
Yeah. So I didn't test this earlier, so just tell me if this is too loud, and then I'll start over. Okay.
Okay.
See if it'll go here. Oops, hold on. I've got it turned down because people are calling.
Take your time. Take your time.
Is that too loud?
No, not for me. Just Van said turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, hold on. What about this, Van? Is that good, Van?
Perfect.
Okay. Somewhere over rainbow way up high. There's a man that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. One day I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Girl, you've got some chops. You sing from your heart, your soul, and beyond. That is gorgeous.
Thank you.
You have such a special talent and voice. There's so much going on there, and the world's going to know it. Oops, my dogs even liked it. We love you, Erika. We love you so much. I love you, and I miss you so much. We need your talent.
Yes.
So I'm going to sign you off. I'm going to say goodbye. I think that's the most beautiful song. Thank you for doing my opening.
Oh, I want to tell you, Robert Schneider is the guy who played guitar. I'm so reminded.
Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
He's up in Ohio right now recovering. So just
we wish him best of health, lots of love. We send all of our heart, all of our prayers to him that he will recover quickly so that he can be behind you, because you two are a team.
So Erika,
oh wait, Van wants to ask you something.
Erika, hey, your New Orleans has given your voice soul.
Yeah, you have some soul, girl. Van just said you got some soul. Well, you had it before you even left. You got to stay there.
You had it, but it's like you just.
Yeah, you got it, girl. You got it. You got to stay there. We're gonna get beyond this, and they're gonna love you. And
it has a magic.
We're gonna keep pushing, Erika. Yeah. Just one name, Erika. We love you.
Love you too. Good night. Good night, Van. Good night, Rhonda.
Erika Flaskamp. Thank you. Stay safe. Wow. I'm telling you, we had some amazing talent on tonight. Lance Montalto, Regina, Emily. We also had the fabulous Joe Esposito and Erika Flaskamp, who's such a dear friend, and all of you all for tuning in. And you know, I'm telling you, I'm crying from that song, because I think that's a great song for all of us to hear right now. But we have to make this. We have to make this light. So hair. Is my hair still holding up? Is my hair? Cheers to you. So we always have to make a little pitch. You know, if you go to rhondashear.com, you'll heard of the award-winning, world-famous sales.
Well, I'm the creator, along with hundreds and hundreds of other
I say Rhonda Shear. Just
right here.
Follow us.
rhondashear.com.
Check out everybody that's down there. They all have their websites. I mean, we definitely want you to go and check out everybody's their pages. We want you to buy Erika's art, her CD. And we want you to help out these artists, because right now they're out of work. And we want you to all to stay safe and be happy. If you have any suggestions for this show, please make a comment. Any suggestions, anybody you want to hear from, we'll reach out to them and try to get them as guests. Anything you want us to do, we love you guys. We wish you health and safety and heart. We want to thank all of our medical help out there, our first responders, everybody who's working in a grocery store, delivering to our front door, our truckers, every human being. And thank you. I love you. And just like I used to do years ago on USA Up All Night, thanks for staying in all night. Love and sizzle kisses. Good night, everyone. Thanks. See you next week at 9 p.m. Yourself. Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear. Have you heard of the award-winning, world-famous Well, I'm the creator.